Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael does life. Oh, Michael. Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael does life. Oh, Michael. It's over. Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
Alrighty, folks, we are live, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to be live reacting to the PS5 Pro announcement. We didn't catch it earlier, so we're here today to react to this, and we're going to give you our thoughts on this. We have yet to see the presentation, although I've heard that the console is $700, and quite frankly, I think that's absolutely abysmal. I think that's ludicrous. I think that that's absolutely asinine for Sony to come out of the woodwork and charge $700 rather. But I will tell you that we have yet to watch the presentation, so if they can sell me on this console in a way that makes sense, then maybe the price tag will be justified. But right now, having not watched the PS5 Pro presentation, we have no idea why the console is $700. So if this presentation doesn't sell me on the console, then the price tag is not going to be justified, and we will say that this is a blatant misstep for Sony. This is a blatant well, we don't know what's going on here, but I will tell you that we are going to be reacting to this to the first time. We missed the PS5 Pro presentation earlier. It was earlier in the morning, very early in the morning, and they pulled the curtain back on the PS5 Pro. It's apparently $700. That's insane. There's never been a console that expensive. I mean, there probably has, but maybe the Sega Saturn or some shit like that. I have no idea, but even the original PS3 wasn't even that much. What? It was $600, right? The original PlayStation 3, and that was fully backwards compatible. You had PS1 games you could play on that, PS2 games you could play on that, of course, the latest and greatest PS3 HD games. But I will tell you, and a Blu-ray player, of course. So you had a great package there. So now Sony's coming out of the woodwork. This is Biden's economy, okay? Hard times, especially for these poor peasants in here. Can't be bothered to support the show. So I don't want to see any of you guys with the PS5 Pro because you can't be bothered to throw more than $5 my way, and that's just, well, you can't even be bothered to do $199. So with that said, I don't want to see any of you having a PS5 Pro later this year because you can't afford it, right? $700 is apparently the price tag for this thing. Now, I don't know why they're charging. I don't know what this thing does because we have yet to see this. Lewis is coming through. Lewis came through hard and strong earlier, and that's what we love to see.
£4.99.
Follow the cherry in a way that makes sense. Well, the poor peasants in here, they're not going to be able to afford the PlayStation 5 Pro, so they should just stick with their Series S or their PS4 or their outdated PC so they complain about, because they're going to complain about NVIDIA when NVIDIA pulls the curtain back on the 50 series later this month, next month, whenever that may be. You're going to have a bunch of losers that own the 30 series, own the 40 series, and say it's not worth it. The big question right now is why is the console $700? And if they can fulfill that gap and say this is why it's $700, then well maybe I don't know. I haven't watched the presentation yet, so quite frankly, I have no idea what this is. Other than I've seen what it looks like and I've seen the price tag. But I don't know what the enhancements are. I have no idea because I have yet to watch the presentation. I haven't watched the presentation. It's only 8 minutes long. That's why I didn't stream it because, well, I'm not coming out here at 4 in the morning or whatever the fucking, we're not coming out here super early for an audience that doesn't exist to react to this 8-minute stream. So we wanted to wait, and now that we have waited, we're going to wait for the seats to fulfill, and then we're going to get started here in a way that makes sense. So the PlayStation 5 Pro was announced today. We are going to react to the announcement. We have yet to watch it, and it's a $700 console. And we just have to react. We have to wait till we watch it, and then we'll react to it in a way that makes sense. Okay. We're going to start banning you. If you can't come through more than 199, we'll just start banning because you're a poor peasant. That means you're low IQ. We don't need you in here, okay? You guys can't afford the PS5 Pro. It's time to stick with your 1080 Ti GTX card because y'all want to, you know, the poor peasants love making videos about that. So, the monster card. Yeah, it was great in 2010, right? It's time to get with the times, folks. The price is not the problem. The problem is the content fitting the price, right? They could charge $2,000 for this thing, but it has to make sense. That's the big factor, right? You know, iPhone, it's $1,000 plus phone. You can't even talk in here. Now they want to come through with these petty donuts. Why don't you come through with $600, $700, so we can fucking buy the damn console for you to not.
£5. Supporting the show, tagging along less than 3.
Yeah, well, maybe next time come through with $700 so we can buy the PS5 Pro in November or whenever this damn thing comes out, December. I don't know when it comes out. I've heard rumors. We have yet to watch the presentation. The price tag right now is not a concern. I mean, it's absolutely insane, but, you know, maybe they have a reason to justify it. Because, quite frankly, for the $700 price tag, I'm expecting every game to be 4K 60 minimum. No excuses. Okay? If Sony has, let me just say this, and I haven't seen the damn presentation, so I don't know what they're promising. I don't know what they're showing. I don't even know if they're showing anything. It's an 8-minute stream, right? We're going to watch it. We have it loaded up right here. Okay? We got it loaded up right there. We're going to watch it soon. But I will tell you that for $700, they need to come out of the woodwork here and say that every game, literally every game needs to run, going forward anyway, every game needs to run at 4K 60, no ifs, ands, or buts. If the PlayStation 5 Pro, if that promise is not within there, then it's not worth $700. Unless they have something else up their sleeve, quite frankly. Because every game at this point, for the $700 price tag, that is absolutely insane. I mean, when you really pull back and think about that, that's fucking crazy. $700 for a PlayStation 5 Pro? What does this thing fucking do? I have no idea. So I'm actually excited to see what they're going to try and sell us on here, because for $700 you have to sell me on something. The PlayStation brand's in the shitter. You know, Astrobot, this game that's already existed for 4 years, has been expanded, and they're charging $60 for it, and everyone's saying it's Game of the Year. Astrobot's Game of the Year? But when the free version came out, you didn't have anything to say about it, you know? You didn't say, oh, that was so good. You didn't have anything to say. And the free version is better. Astro's Playroom is a better game. The way you load into the levels is more intuitive. It's a better demonstration. Hell, I remember the controller haptics being better as well. I think Astro's Playroom is a better game, from what I remember. So when you have Astrobot, the Game of the Year of 2024, and you're coming out of the woodwork with a $700 box, they have to give me a reason to justify that price tag, and in a way that makes sense. So every game has to be at 4K 60, because if that's not the case, then there's no point to buy this machine. Okay? And if that's what they're claiming, then I guess that makes sense for the nerds. But with that said, we know that software drives hardware, and that's always going to be the case. And if they don't have any software to show, I don't know what's in this 8-minute stream. It could be just one guy talking and telling you how great the damn system is. I have no idea. But if there's no tricks and bells and whistles up their sleeve here for the PS5 Pro, a $700 console, they can take this and maybe shove it where the sun doesn't shine. And you guys were complaining about the Xbox One being $500. You guys were complaining about the PS3 being $600. Well, this is the highest priced PlayStation console, and from what I remember, right? I mean, how much? We might have to bring the AI out here to refresh our memory, but how much was the PlayStation 1 in 1995? Probably wasn't cheap, but I will tell you that I don't think it was $700. $700? What does this thing do? I mean, honestly, what does this thing fucking do? Well, I'm excited to see. We're going to crack it open soon. Because all the games going forward have GTA 6, 4K 60. Has to be. If Rockstar can't do it, then I don't know what to tell you. We're going to have to see here, okay? We're waiting for everyone to pile in. We only got 75 likes, 318 viewers. Where's the likes? Where's the support? How can I afford a PS5 Pro? I can't. At this point, you got too many poor peasants watching this show. You know, if you all donate $100, well, then we can get that quick. But quite frankly, we can't, because you guys are poor peasants. That's why you guys are complaining. The price tag needs to be justified. If it's not justified, then I'll complain with you. It's not about the price. It's about, is this product worth the price of admission? And are they giving us reasons on why that could be the case? Now, here's the thing. Xbox needs to undercut the competition. They need to refresh the Series X, and I thought they were doing this holiday season. I remember one of the Xbox executives, not Phil Spencer, but Sarah Bond or whatever her name is, she came out of the woodwork and she said that there's apparently going to be a big leap going forward in the holiday season. I have yet to see any of that. I don't know what's on. So Xbox has to answer to this, and I think they can undercut the competition. Deliver a premium console, and I don't know what's going on here. I have yet to see this damn presentation, so we're waiting here until you guys can figure out how to view the stream and like the stream, more importantly. So I don't know how many teraflops is the PS5 Pro? I have no idea. We know that the Series X is 12 teraflops, right? Is this going to surpass it? Well, it should for $700. But the problem right now that Xbox is having is that, well, they have a software problem in addition to the PlayStation. They have a software problem too. But I will tell you that Xbox could now come out of the woodwork, refresh Series X, and call it Series X Pro or some shit like that. Series X Plus.
19 inches of Venom super chatted $4.99.
Can we get some $20 super chats? Can we get that ball rolling? Jeez. You know, what can you buy for $5? This is Biden's economy. I mean, I couldn't even buy these Oreos for $5, okay? We're going to be doing a taste test, live taste test. These are the brand new Oreos right here, Coca-Cola Oreos. And guess what? These were more than $5. It's Biden's economy, bud. But we do appreciate the support nonetheless, no matter how big or how small. And again, the PS5 Pro, we're going to be live reacting to this announcement. We have yet to see this. We're going to jump in when the time is right here. So hold your horses, hit the like button, and support the show as we get into this. It's a 7. All I know is that, well, I know what it looks like. And it's digital only from what I've heard. So you get no disk drive, which isn't, at this point, it just doesn't matter, okay? I would love to argue against it, but these losers in here are going to sit there and play contrarian and say, it doesn't matter here with the times. And at this point, I don't care. I don't want to own the games on disc because they're all trash, right? So it literally doesn't bother me. If you know, I mean, it sucks, but it is what it is, right? I mean, it is a concern, but it isn't, if that makes any sense. And you get no stand, which doesn't concern me. I don't put the damn thing on the stand anyway. I didn't know how to do that. The PS5, when it originally came with the stand, it was very complicated on how you put the stand on it. So I couldn't figure that out, didn't put it on it, and I lay it sideways. But I will tell you, for $700, you're getting less. And they have to, in this 8-minute presentation, 18-minute, whatever this is, they have to come out of the woodwork and say, this is why it's worth $700. What are they showing in this presentation? I mean, honestly, because now that I know the price, they're going to have to come out of the woodwork here and just hit that home run and basically guarantee us that every game going forward is true 4K resolution, okay? No checkerboard, no upscaling, well, they're obviously going to have to do that. So I guess it's still not going to be true 4K. But you just have to guarantee 4K 60 with whatever methods they have of upscaling or whatever the fuck. I mean, that has to be the message here. For $700, there has to be a message. There has to be a cohesive line of, this is why you should buy it. This is our premium version of our console that already exists. So it's actually not really too bad when you think about it, because this isn't the only option, right? You're not forced to buy the PlayStation 5 Pro. You're not going to be missing out on much if you, well, I don't know about that, but there's 3 PS5s, right? As far as I know. Maybe that's changed. Actually, that has changed. How many PS5s are there? There's only one, right? You have, how many PS5s are there? Well, there was 3 models. I don't know about now. You have the PS5 Slim. I think that's it. So there's only one model now. There was, in 2020, a Slim version. There was a discless version and a disc version. Actually, that's not true. There's still 2 models. There's the PS5 Slim, and then there's one with the disc drive. That's wrong. There's the PS5 Slim, and there's one with the disc drive. Okay, so they have 3 options here now. They have the $400 one, they have the $500 one, and now they have the $700 one. But the big question is, since you don't have to pay $700 to get in, right, and experience the PS5 and some of the exclusives that are still on the PS5 and not on PC, the big question is going to be, is it going to be worth the price of admission here? Is it going to be worth the price of admission? You guys are acting like the PS5 Pro is a mandatory system and that the other consoles are going to be obsolete and not sold anymore. That's not true. The PS4 Slim without the disc is $400, right? The PS5 Slim with the disc is $500, and then you have the PS5 Pro coming later this year. That's $700. Does that make sense? So there's three options. You don't have to spend $700, but if you want to go and spend $700, what are you getting? That's the big question here. And is it going to be justified? You know, I mean, if this thing played PS3 games, I'd be fucking pre-ordering this shit day one. You know, or PS2 games like native disc support. Well, it doesn't have disk drive, right? Optional disk drive. That's $80, I believe. I mean, it's just ridiculous, but it is what it is. It's you have to get with the times. These boomers in here, they come in with their PS3 nostalgia. It's getting really annoying. Like, it's starting to make me hate the PlayStation 3. These boomers come in here. Oh, the PS3 is so great. It's like, no, I can name 20 games right now on the PS3 that are trash. And you guys love these trash-ass multi-plat games that were just so terrible on PlayStation 3. They perform better on 360. I'm not going to get into it, but these boomers, they have nostalgia glasses on, and it's sad. It's time to get with the times and just embrace the all-digital. I don't even care anymore. Like, you know, GTA 6, you know, if that game does have a disc version, I'll buy that on disc. But I just don't care anymore about disc versus discless. I mean, I don't. I really just stopped caring within the past few months. I just don't care. I don't want to own these games. Why would I own these games? I don't... You know, it's just, it's really, I don't care. So, unless it's a really good game. If it's a really good game, I'd like to physically own it, but they don't make good games anymore. They have yet, you know, gaming died in about 2011, I would argue. Gaming died in 2011, and that's when we saw the fall of this medium, and, you know, it just turned into total garbage. Pretty much from that point going forward, you had all these Sony woke movie games. I mean, Sony's terrible. PlayStation has just fallen off. I don't know who the original guy is that made the PlayStation, but certainly he's not involved anymore. He might have passed. I'm not sure. But it's very apparent that these woke third-party, not woke, these woke first-person, these woke third-person, rather, these woke third-person movie games are just terrible. I mean, they're just garbage. And that's what Sony's been regurgitating, because Reset Era and a bunch of losers on the internet said The Last of Us 1's a great game. The Last of Us 1's trash. It's a terrible game. Okay, it's boring, it's trash, there's no ending. The whole game's terrible. Like, it's just woke garbage, right? It's terrible. I don't care if you guys resonated with it. The Last of Us 1's boring as shit. You climb ladders, you carry around fucking dumpsters. The whole game's trash. It's the worst game I've ever played, especially compared to the E3 demo, right? We got 400 viewers, guys. Let's go ahead and get some heavy hitters. If you make big money, come in here and support the show so we can buy this damn console. It's $700, okay? You guys want to freeload? It's like, well, I don't know what you want me to tell you. You know, these people are coming in here with $5 super chats. I can't even buy these damn Oreos for $5. They're more than that. They're like $5.85 or $5.35, something like that. They're more than $5. So you losers coming in here and you can't be bothered to support the show in a meaningful way. Well, you're not getting fireworks. We're not getting you the lasers. It's not happening. I gotta buy this PS5 Pro to cover it in December or in November, whenever this thing comes out. I don't know. October. I don't know when this damn thing comes out. And plus, you're not going to be able to, if you don't buy it when the pre-orders are available, you're not getting it. The scalpers are going to scalp that shit up, and they're going to throw that up on eBay for twice the price. So it's either we buy it when it comes out, or we're going to have to buy it for scalper price. That's what's going to happen. So you guys need to start coming through so we can afford the PS5 Pro. Get some $50 super chats in here, $20 super chats, even 10. I mean, jeez. Biden's economy, guys. I already have a PC. I got a 4070 Ti, but that's obsolete too. 50 series is coming out. We got to catch up here. Everything's being refreshed. Intel CPUs, the MacBooks are being refreshed. PS5's being refreshed. Can't keep up. Can't keep up. But we're gonna dissect it here. We have yet to watch this, and we're gonna react to it. We have the cookie Oreos too. So if you stick around, we're gonna try these. These are the Coca-Cola Oreos. Okay. The Coca-Cola Oreos. You stick around, we're gonna try that. And exactly. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some energy up in here. There's 400 viewers. Hit the like button. Start sharing the stream. Get 4channel in here. Get whoever you need in here. Let's go ahead and make it happen, okay? We don't got all day. We're at 91% battery. We've only been live for 25 minutes. This thing's getting eaten up quick. We're going to be live reacting to the PS5 Pro showcase. We have yet to see this. We know the price tag. And that's basically about it. Well, we know what it looks like, of course. So, $700 console. What are you getting? I have no idea. So that's why we're here to look at the presentation, and if Mark Cerny, or whatever his name is, Mark Cerny, can the lead PS architect or whatever, can sell us on this damn machine. He's going to have to be the Steve Jobs here to sell us on this fucking thing, because quite frankly, If this console, you know, the price tag isn't the problem. Is the content matching the price tag? That's the big question right here. So if they come out of the woodwork and they can't guarantee 4K 60 going forward on every game, then I don't know what you have here. I have no idea what the hell this thing even is, outside of a big fucking fancy ornament to show off to your friends that you don't have. So, but you know, just know that PlayStation now has three PlayStations. Well, they will when this comes out. So you don't have to buy this version to get in. And the PS Slim, I think, what is that, $500? 400 rather. It's $400 for the PS Slim. PlayStation Slim, maybe it's $500. I don't know. I get so confused with all this shit. But I will tell you that there's multiple editions out, so you don't have to buy this version. You don't have to buy this version. Built from the ground up. I don't want spoilers in the chat, okay? If you guys are going to start spoiling things, we're going to start banning. I don't want spoilers on this presentation. It's only 8 minutes long. You don't need to spoil that, okay? Or 18 minutes, whatever. It's a very short presentation, and they need to do a great job at selling it. I don't know if they announced the price in the showcase or not. I have yet to see this. We're gonna pull the curtain back on it soon. We need more likes. Get this chat moving in here. Quit being shy and go. We got these Oreos. They're getting soft out here, okay? They're melting because you guys are waiting too long. Let's go ahead and make it happen, folks. Where are my members at? Like, I'm going to stop communicating with the members because, quite frankly, they just can't be bothered to communicate with me. So why should I communicate with these people? They don't bother. It's ridiculous. You know, how many members do we have? 150 plus, maybe 200 plus members, and none of them can be bothered to show up except maybe 3 at max. It's ridiculous. Ungrateful members, really, honestly. Just can't be bothered to show up. Unreal. PS5 Pro live reaction starting soon. Okay. PS5 Pro. Look at that. Not hard to support the show, is it? It's really not hard. So don't expect PS5 Pro coverage from me because I can't afford it. You guys are coming in with these softies, these lowball super chats. I mean, we can't. Not much we can do with that. So I can't keep up. You know, they keep releasing these $70 games, $100 games. We can't keep up. I just spent how much on Star Wars Outlaws, Astrobot. What was that other game we played? I don't even know what we played. They're all terrible. We played all 3 of those games. They're about $70 a piece, $60, $100, whatever they were. NBA 2K, we played that as well. So you're talking 60, 70, 60, 100. Do the math. And if you guys can't be bothered to come through with more than $20, then, well, we can't even afford a fucking video game. So I don't know what you want me to tell you. It's either you support the show or you don't get the content. I don't have sponsors. You know, our merch doesn't sell because I don't push the merch. We should start pushing the merch. But, you know, don't expect PS5 Pro coverage because it's $700. I already have a PS5. So there's no well, we have yet to see if there's a reason to upgrade. So that's why we're here. That's why we're here. So we're going to go ahead and react to it since you guys have nothing to say, which isn't unusual. 413 viewers and none of them have anything to say. Unbelievable. This could never be me. We have the Trump and Kamala debate tonight. We're not going to be live reacting to that, but I am going to be watching it. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and jump over here, and we're going to live react to this. This is the first time watching this. It is a 9-minute presentation, so they have nothing to say, essentially. That's what that tells me. I mean, imagine coming... Let me just put it to you this way. Imagine coming out of the woodwork with a 9-minute presentation of your flagship premium console, $700, and you only have 9 minutes with... I mean, really? This should have been an hour-long presentation, or maybe 30 minutes. Why are we getting a 9-minute presentation? You want us to go out and buy this console for $700 and it's only not... Well, I mean, quite frankly... Okay, let's just start banning these 99-cent losers. Your super chat, since you come through with nothing, your super chat isn't even going to play up on the screen because you're a poor peasant. We don't, you know, sleep in the streets for all I care. Quite frankly, you know, because that's, you know, that's where you probably are sleeping. I mean, you can't afford anything. It's Biden's economy. I can't blame you, though. All right, we're going to go ahead and react. PS5 Pro Technical Showcase. If you're not ready, I don't care. Tired of waiting. Here we go. Let's turn on the captions. Let me crack open the root beer, because we're going to need that. Before we get started, let's crack open the root beer here. PS5 Pro presentation. We don't get all day for these losers. Too many poor peasants in here. Oh, yeah. Hits the spot. Alrighty, folks. Tired of waiting around, so we're going to go ahead and play it. Oh, Lord. 9 minutes.
Hi, I'm Mark Cerny. I'm excited to be here to talk about the newest addition to our culture.
Oh, shit. I got to watch it. Dude, this guy is such a fucking nerd.
Hi, I'm Mark Cerny. I'm excited to be here to talk about the newest addition to our console lineup, PlayStation 5 Pro.
Okay.
And how it advances.
You know, I love how they're getting right to it. Within the first, basically 10 seconds of this presentation, they're getting right to it. Here we go. 700.
Hi, I'm Mark Cerny. I'm excited to be here to talk about the newest addition to our console lineup, PlayStation 5 Pro.
Yeah.
And how it advances gaming technology. But first,
Okay, how does it advance gaming technology? We got to just keep backing this up. We got to, layer it on top. One more time.
Hi, I'm Mark Cerny. I'm excited to be here to talk about the newest addition to our console lineup, PlayStation 5 Pro, and how it advances gaming technology. But first, I want to take just a minute to look at what we put in the original PlayStation.
Why are we going back to the PS5 in 2020? You have a $700 console. And we're going to go back to the original PlayStation 5 console in 2020. Make that make sense. Make that make sense, guys. Unbelievable. Make that make sense. We're going to go back. Is there sound on the video? There should be sound. I'm not looking at the chat. You guys are broke. Okay? Don't come in here and cry and complain with your $700. You got to get that wallet out, okay? All these tech companies are pushing out the new CPUs, new GPUs, new consoles, new fucking phones, new this, new that. You got to get your fucking wallet out, and you got to stick with the times if you want to be a part of the cool club, right? Well, that's what they want you to think. Nonetheless, let's continue.
And how it delivers an exceptional gaming experience.
Why are we going back to the past?
When PS5 debuted
Oh
in
my
2020,
god.
it brought a lot to the table. 8 Zen 2 CPU cores form the brains of PlayStation 5 and enable high-speed complex gameplay, with character counts reaching into the hundreds.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What fucking game is this? What is this guy smoking? 8-core CPU, by the way, was just so impressive. Not really. What?
Debuted in 2020.
What game was that?
It brought a lot to the table.
Some
8 Zen 2
JRPG.
CPU
Yeah,
cores
God of War,
form
we
the brains of
understand.
PlayStation 5 and enable high-speed complex gameplay, with character counts reaching.
Whoa, whoa, what game is this? Is that Dynasty Warriors? They did this on the... What the fuck is this shit?
And frame rates that can be as high as 120 frames a second.
Okay.
PS5 has a powerful RDNA 2 GPU, which can render anything from intricate details to fantastic worlds with vast panoramas to explore.
That's a PS4 game, you stupid idiot!
Fantastic world.
Dude, they show a PS4 game. I'm done. Just turn this off. You're literally showing Ghost of Tsushima, which is on the fucking PS4. Holy shit, the... They're showing a PS4 game to sell us on the PS5 Pro. Or the PS5 in general. Are you fucking serious?
Worlds with vast panoramas to
This is a
explore.
PS4 game, dude!
Ray tracing allows for dramatic visual improvements, including
Look at the terrible ass frame rate. Holy shit, that 30
and the
frames.
realism that comes from real-time global illumination. A custom SSD can load data at breathtaking speed, resulting in ultra-fast transitions between game
Okay,
modes
so what's... This guy's going to have to sell me
and
on
data
this.
streaming rates so high that traverses
Exactly. The original PlayStation 5 is amazing. That's what you're saying. Look at that. So why do I need the PS5 Pro?
3D audio tech brings an unparalleled sense of immersion.
They're cannibalizing the PS5 Pro right now, essentially.
With audio so real, you may not even
Exactly. The
see
PlayStation 5 is amazing.
exactly.
That's what this guy's saying.
Finally,
Why do we need an
DualSense
upgrade?
controller has haptics that let you feel in your hands what your character is experiencing
Exactly.
inside.
So why do we need to upgrade?
It's wonderful to see such variety and richness of game experiences. Creators have made amazing use of the hardware capabilities, but when I talk to them, I do hear about their desire for more graphics performance.
What?
The dreams of the developers are bigger than can be supported at 60 frames per second, and that leads
Who's he
to
talking to?
modern gaming that we're all familiar with. Graphics modes. It can be a difficult choice for players. Fidelity modes emphasize the
Where's the software?
higher resolution.
They're showing a PS4 game.
These modes might also have
I can't.
enhanced detail or use more ray tracing. But the games only run at 30 frames per second. The visuals can be choppier and the controls less responsive. Performance modes emphasize frame rate and interactivity.
PS4 game.
typically choosing
You're showing PS4
to
games.
run at 60 frames per second. Mainly by reducing the graphical detail until those frame rates can be achieved.
Less grass blades. Great. You know, that just makes me want to spend
Players
$700.
are choosing performance about 3/4 of the time. Removing that decision, or at least narrowing that divide, is one of the key targets for PlayStation 5 Pro. We want to give players the graphics that the game creators aspire to, at the high frame rates that players typically prefer. To do that, PS5 Pro substantially improves over PlayStation 5 in 3 ways. Here's what we call the Big 3. First, we made the GPU much larger and increased the speed of the memory it uses. The result is rendering that's up to 45% faster. Second, we made major upgrades to the ray tracing, taking a streamlined and accelerated approach that allows calculation of the rays at double or even triple the speeds of PlayStation 5. And finally, we added custom hardware for machine learning and an AI library called PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, or PSSR for short. PSSR analyzes the game images pixel by pixel and can add an extraordinary amount of detail, which boosts the effective resolution.
This can't be serious right now. This is the most nerdy ass shit.
Support to new and existing titles, and with the big 3 involved, the results can be pretty amazing. With graphics showing something like fidelity levels of detail, but at double the frame rate. Here's The Last of Us Part 2 running.
PS4 game. Bro, you literally have a PS4. You're showing a PS4 game, bro. Bro, The Last of Us Part 2 is a PS4 game, bro. This is a 2019 video game. This is the first game you show? This is a 2019 video game. Are you fucking serious? This is a 2019 video game, and this is the first title you have to show for on the PS. Oh, my God.
It has huge amounts of detail and targets a super smooth 60 frames per second.
Targets. It doesn't even hit 60 frames consistently. Are you fucking serious right now?
Let's compare this to the fidelity mode on PS5, which is only running at 30 frames per second and is therefore much choppier.
It doesn't matter. It's a cinematic game. Why do I want 60 frames? When this game came out, when the original game came out, it was at 720p 30. And everyone said it was game of the generation. On the PS3, when it came out in 2013 or whatever the fuck that was. So now all of a sudden this game just needs this, that, and the third because it's a competitive multiplayer shooter, right? Really?
This goal of delivering almost fidelity-like graphics at performance frame rates has been achieved for a broad set of titles, including Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
So they're basically what's happening here is they're saying the fidelity mode is going to be updated to 60 frames on the PS5 Pro. That's worth $700? Dude. Really? Like, really? That's all they're showing right now. We're halfway into the damn broadcast. They're basically essentially saying that the fidelity mode, 30 frames on the original PS5, now is going to be basically targeting 60 on the PS5 Pro. So the fidelity mode of the PS5 games, you'll get it at 60 frames more than likely on PS5 Pro. Is that really worth $700? Is that all they have to show for here? Or is there more? I certainly hope there's more.
And Ratchet and Clank.
I mean, not that I care, because quite frankly, we can't. There's 400 viewers in here. No one can hit the super chat button. You can't be bothered to support the show. How can I afford the PS5 Pro? Well, I'm not getting it. It's too much.
We can see that PS5 Pro is close to doubling the power of PlayStation 5.
Okay.
Another way to compare the two consoles is to look at PS5 Pro versus performance mode on PS5, both of which target 60 frames per second.
It's going to 120.
What we see here is a difference in detail. PS5 Pro is much more sharper and crisper than PS5. For this, my favorite is the parade scene from Ratchet and Clank. Distant details are much clearer. And here we can see
they both look like shit.
Spider-Man 2 is noticeably
Why are we zooming into the frame?
Including the trees. And
You have to be an incel.
so overall, some remarkable improvement to the games. On PS5,
Remarkable improvement, by the way, but you literally had to zoom into the frame to see the damn difference. Are you serious? This is a $700 console, right? It's not $100 more or $200. It's $300 more. Maybe $200 more. Yeah, it's $200 more. Unbelievable.
Pro, we can see increased
So is this worth $200? Well, you've already.
graphics, or smoother and more responsive.
Oh my god.
This is the big three showing you.
Okay, I don't
As you've
care.
been seeing, machine learning.
Why would I care?
Our library is being used quite broadly to add pixel detail and boost frame rate.
Oh my god.
But there are as many approaches as there are game engines. The increase in raw GPU power is being especially effective for Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh my
Apart from
god.
the detail boost, that extra graphics power is allowing for improvements to lighting and visual effects, as well as to the hair and the skin in cinematic.
Is it really?
Open up, guys. Dwarf's orders.
Pretty sure this is a PS4 game too, or no?
Ray
Can't
tracing
remember.
is finding broad usage as well, particularly when the games are
Oh lord.
the faster hardware in PS5 Pro can make a real difference. Allowing Gran Turismo 7 to add ray-traced reflections between the cars in gameplay, while continuing to support their targeted 60 frames per second. That boost in ray tracing is also delivering big wins for Hogwarts Legacy, allowing not only for better reflections and a greater variety of reflective surfaces, but also for further realism in the casting of shadows. I hope you've enjoyed this run-through.
No, this is the worst thing I've ever
Simply
seen.
put, it's the most powerful console we've ever built, and a worthy addition to the PS5 family. Let me wrap this up by giving you a quick look at a number of games running on the new console.
Oh my god. Oh, this is so cringe. I can't. Where are the games? Oh lord. Oh my god. Oh lord. The Last of Us 2, by the way, as if this is a good game, right? You know? Well, that's what the internet says. I have no idea. Wait, what the fuck was that? Was that fucking Bloodborne? They got Bloodborne in this shit? What is that game? Where's Bloodborne? You know, this is an internet darling console, obviously.
What's with all the neon?
Oh, Lord. That's a PS4 game. Half of these are PS4 games. Oh, my God. That's still at 30 frames. Yikes. Oh, Lord. Dude. Oh my God. $700? For what? Fidelity mode now in 30, or now in 60 rather. Fidelity mode now in 60, and performance mode now in 120. That's worth 700? Really? Without a disk drive, you can't even play 4K Blu-rays if you wanted to. I mean, you gotta be fucking shitting me.
Michael does life.
That better be a $700 super chat.
Luis Hernandez super chatted $25.
Well, there we go. Getting closer.
$700 for a paper.
Unbelievable. Luis Hernandez coming through. Big loyal Lou is in the building, and we're going to get the lasers out for you, coming through in a way that makes sense. See, if everyone came through like that, then we would get closer to the $700 price point here. This is ridiculous. Big loyal Lou, Luis Hernandez, is in the building and coming through in a way that makes sense. Hard and strong with a $25 super chat. That's what we love to see. Big loyal Lou, Luis Hernandez, in the building, coming through and doing so in a way that makes sense. Let's go ahead and get the lasers out for you, bud. Big loyal Lou, Luis Hernandez, rocking the house here with the gargantuan $25 super chat. We just got done with the PS5 Pro announcement presentation. Unbelievable, and not in a good way. Oh. Oh my God. I just that was the worst thing I've ever watched. You know, I came in knowing the price beforehand. Okay, I knew it was $700. Everyone kept saying $700. It was all over, but I didn't know what they were showing in this. Imagine. It's time for Xbox to come out of the woodwork. Series X Pro, undercut the competition, $600. Boom. How many teraflops is this machine? It's time for Xbox. It's time for Phil Spencer to use them billions of dollars they got, trillions, whatever they got, Microsoft, right? It's time for Phil Spencer to come out of the woodwork, take a loss, and undercut the competition with Series X Pro. Boom. Dead ass. It's time for Phil Spencer to come out of the woodwork and undercut the competition. They can afford to take a loss, trillion-dollar company. Undercut the competition. What is Xbox's answer to this? Because now Series X is obsolete, right? There ain't no fucking way. I'll tell you this. If the Series X, and I don't, there's no way the Series X even comes close to this, right? It can't. So with that said, the Series X is no longer the world's most powerful console. So now Xbox, the ball is in their court. Come out with the Series X Pro within the next year or two. Maybe later this year, who the fuck knows. Series X Pro and undercut the competition. $600. Undercut the competition. This is a $700 console. Now, PC gaming is expensive. It's about to be more expensive with the 50 series. So PC gaming is never an affordable option. However, with that said, for $700, what can you build for $700? That's getting a little bit more into the PC gaming territory as opposed to $400, $500. $500, you can't really build a great gaming PC. It's going to have a lot of compromises, a lot of things that hold it back. For $700, that's a little bit more leeway, and you're getting a little bit closer. The value is less here than it was 4 years ago. And they showed how many games: Hogwarts Legacy, Spider-Man, Gran Turismo, Horizon. No one wants to play these games. Are you serious right now? You know, if they came out of the woodwork and said this thing is fully backwards compatible with PS3 games, even if you had to buy the disc drive in addition, it would have been worth $700. There's no gimmick here outside of, well, we now have fidelity mode in 60 frames and we now have performance mode in 120 frames for our old games that you don't care to play. Are you fucking serious? And what about the new games going forward? What I wanted from this presentation, and I didn't get it, was a promise, a guarantee that all games are going to be 4K 60 going forward. And that isn't the case, seemingly. I mean, it might be, I don't know. Because that presentation didn't tell me jack squat. All games need to be running at 4K 60 going forward. GTA 6, 4K 60 going forward. It has to be. And you have to wonder, you have all of this power, how many developers are going to utilize it? Because now they have to develop for more. The PS4 is still the PlayStation's biggest problem. The PlayStation 4 is still selling like, well, I don't know if it's, you can't buy it actually, I don't think. I think they discontinued it, right? But, the point is that, millions and millions of people own the PlayStation 4. How is Sony going to even sell the damn PS5 when they, none of it makes any sense. None of it makes any sense. The only solution here is to say GTA 6, this is the thing that this is why they can get ahead of this and say, well, we have the PlayStation 5 Pro, here it is, great hardware, $700. Okay, well, it's not going to be for everyone. That's okay. We have a $400 box. You can buy it and experience PS5 games. And, maybe that's why they showcase the PS5 in its original capabilities, so that way it's like, well, yeah, that option is still available. This isn't the only option going forward. It's not going to be a now $700 box. This is just for the premium players, right? The premium experience. That makes sense, right? There's basic models of a car, and then there's more luxurious models of a car. That's how it is. So I understand, it's iPhone 16, iPhone 16 Pro, right? And iPhone 16 Pro Max. You don't have, so this isn't, but for $700, what are you getting? All I could tell in this, and maybe there's more, but all I could tell is fidelity mode is now going to target 60 frames, and performance mode is now going to target 120. But those are they showed Ghost of Tsushima, they showed Last of Us 2, those are PS4 games. Really? Xbox needs to come out of the woodwork, undercut the PS5 Pro here by $100 and offer very similar, if not better, performance. Where is Xbox? Where is Phil Spencer's head right now? Where is Phil Spencer's head? Phil Spencer's going to respond. Xbox is going to respond, and it might not be until another year or so, but it is going to be a premium console. This is insane. This is a $700 video game console. I'm getting on the chat GPT right now. Hey there, what was the original price in US dollars for the PlayStation 3, Sega Saturn, and Panasonic 3DO?
Oh, you're testing your memory now? Fine. The original price of the PlayStation 3 was a ridiculous $599 for the 60 gigabytes version in the US. The Sega Saturn launched at $399, and the Panasonic 3DO, that thing had the audacity to come out at a whopping $699. Imagine dropping that much cash on these back then.
So it matches the Panasonic 3DO. Well, what did the Panasonic 3DO offer? 3D graphics? I don't know. It offered something new. This is not offering anything new. I can't. No one's buying this. The only people that are buying this are YouTubers that are going to get clout, and that's it. No one's buying this. No one is buying this unless you're an enthusiast for that dumbass shit that has nothing to do with making a great video game. This obsession over frame rate and resolution is insane. That's all they talked about. The worst things on that, it's Digital Foundry. Digital Foundry has ruined everything. They've destroyed the whole gaming industry. Because now all these publishers look for is what's going to sell, what's going to give us that green box on Metacritic. And what's going to do it is frame rate, resolution, and that bullshit. None of that matters. Ray tracing. None of that matters. That doesn't make a great video game. Give me 1080-30 for GTA 6 if I can go into every interior. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to tell you guys, but I know we can't afford the PS5 Pro. I'm not getting the PS5. Why would I get the PS5 Pro? I'm not getting this console. I'm not getting the PS5 Pro. Now, if Rockstar comes out of the woodwork and says, GTA 6 is going to fully utilize the PS5 Pro. See, this throws a big wrench into the whole GTA 6 thing. The only reason for this to exist is GTA 6. I can tell you that right now. And if I were Xbox, if I were Phil Spencer, I would say, well, you know, do you really want? Let's assume that PlayStation already has secured the marketing rights for GTA 6. Do you really want PS5 Pro is the best place to play GTA 6? End of story. That's why this console exists. Period. You can't play it on PC. GTA 6 not on PC day one. Okay? So there's no option for that. It ain't happening. Ain't happening, bud. GTA 6 PC ain't happening for at least a year or two, right? Down the road. After the original release, right? If we had to guess and assume. But I will tell you that Sony has the bragging rights now. Sony has the bragging rights now. This is all culminating for GTA 6. Because what else? What other big game do you have to showcase? You don't have anything. So now Sony can come out of the woodwork and say, the best place to play GTA 6 is on our box for $700, the PS5 Pro. There's not a PC alternative. Series X is way weaker than this, I assume. So with that said, Xbox has to come out of the woodwork and hit the home run with their $700, $600. You know, I think they should undercut the competition by $50. $650 and deliver better performance. They've won. Phil Spencer, get on that telephone and make it happen. Phil Spencer, get on the telephone and make it happen. Series X Pro, undercut the competition by $50. Best place to play GTA 6, not on PS5 Pro. $50 cheaper on Series X Pro. Boom. Back in the console business. You know what I mean? GTA 6, you can't play it on PC day one. That's what this console is for. It's getting ready for that next year, right? That's what it's there for. So now now I'm expecting more with GTA 6. Because now we have all of this new GPU power, we have all of this new capability. $700 box. Well, hell, I need GTA 6. Every interior needs to be enterable. I mean, it's just insanity. GTA 6 is not on PC. You don't have an option to go to PC on GTA 6. You have Series S, you have Series X, you have PS5, PS5 Pro. That's about it. Unless I missed one of the consoles. That's about it. So where's the best right now? Right now in September of 2024, of course, GTA 6 ain't out. Ain't going to be out next year by this time. That's fucking insane. But no, well, it could be, but we don't know. I doubt it. But with that said, right now, on paper, what we're looking at, what we understand, the best place to play GTA 6 is seemingly the PlayStation 5 Pro for $700. $700. The best place to experience the GTA 6 experience, PS5 Pro. Unless Xbox has an answer. Oh, fuck. You have to understand that Xbox no longer has the world's most powerful console. The Series X was still more powerful than PS5. It just sometimes... You know, I mean, on paper, we can ask the AI this, and it's objective. It's not subjective, right? So let's go ahead and get this confirmed. Hey there, I want you to get realistic here. Simple answer. Objectively speaking, which console is more powerful, the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X?
Objectively speaking, the Xbox Series X is more powerful. It has more teraflops, 12 versus the PlayStation 5's 10.3, and a slight edge in GPU and memory bandwidth. But let's be real, they're close enough that you barely notice unless you're nitpicking.
So unless the AI is wrong, the Series X is the most powerful. It was the most powerful console. Now that is no longer the case, as the PS5 Pro is going to dominate. Xbox is coming out with a new console. Xbox is that's what their answer is. They're not. You really think Xbox is going to sit back and say, absolutely, just let's let PlayStation, you know, really? No. There's going to be a Series X Pro. There's going to be a Series X Pro. It might even be more hell, it might be $750. Fuck it. Let's just go to 1,000. You know what I mean? This isn't for the soccer moms. This isn't for the casual gamer. This is for the incels in the parents' basement, 45 years old, that care about the resolution and the frame rate that these games are running in, so they can brag about it on the internet and put about 5 hours into these games that they don't really play. I mean, it's ridiculous. $700. I thought it was going to be $600. $700? And if you want the disk drive, you got to spend how much more? $80? So you're talking, and if you want the stand, I believe that's sold separately. So what's $750 just for the disk drive? And how much is the stand? $20 maybe? You're talking almost $800 for this damn thing if you want to complete the package. Oh, Lord. Okay, so what is the alternative here? What is NVIDIA offering? Because at this point, we're looking at PC gaming. In the $700 price tag range, you know what? Let's go to the AI and see if the AI is smart enough to build us a PC for $700. Hey there, I'd like you to help me build a PC. Simple answer. We have a budget of $700. Can you please name the GPU, CPU, RAM, and those sorts of things?
All right, for $700, you're not building a beast, but you can still get something solid. Here's the core. GPU, AMD Radeon RX 660.
Ain't nobody getting no AMD.
CPU,
The
AMD
fuck
Ryzen
up
5
out of here.
600. RAMs.
Oh my God. I would never in my life buy an AMD GPU. That is just stupid. Sorry. Maybe CPU, but ugh. AMD GPU, by the way. You got to be a dumbass. Sorry, but that's crazy to me. I would never have I ever thought no. Ain't nobody buying no damn AMD GPU. That's for consoles. And those are inferior, right? You buy an NVIDIA GPU. That's how the world operates on NVIDIA, okay? You understand? The Las Vegas Sphere uses NVIDIA GPUs. Literally. So, but at the $700 price tag, damn, we could start, I mean, you're basically right up there with PC gaming. Hell, for $700, we can probably buy a pre-built 4070. I mean, do we know? Has anyone cracked the code? I mean, what is the PS5 Pro comparable to in terms of NVIDIA GPU? It's probably a 4070, right? Or is it even that good? 4060? 3080 Ti? What are we talking here? What is this equivalent to? What is the PS5 Pro equivalent to? Because it's 700. The value is no longer here, right? The value is no longer here. That's what console is all about: convenience and value, and at one point exclusives. That's out the window. So since the value is no longer necessarily present, you have to look at basically NVIDIA and say, well, what GPU can I, fit within? They're saying it's a 4060. So I have a better GPU than the PS5 Pro? It's already obsolete. Really? How much is a 4060? 500? See, at this point, you can basically... Someone says 3080. They said it's a 3070. A 3070? A 3070. Oh. Do we really know, or are we just saying random GPUs? Someone is saying 3080. Someone's saying 3070. Someone says 3070 to 460. Okay, well, we need to go to PC part pick. At the $700 price tag range, it doesn't make any sense. Not at this price range. It just, if they were to say 550, 600, I mean, maybe. But even that, you're getting less. You're getting less. You need a good power supply. I can find a pre-built right now for this, maybe a little bit more, and it's going to offer. Really? I don't understand. I'm not going to do it on the air because it's just you got to go on this, the PC part picker. Is that what it's called? PC part picker. Let's see if we can build something for $700 that maybe fits within this bullshit. How do we do this real quick? Well, I don't know. The website is complicated. How do we build I thought you could do this. Why is it a news website now? What the fuck is this shit? This is not the website I want. It's a virus. PC part picker. There we go. I don't know what the fuck website that was, but that was some fucking dumbass shit. Start your build. Here we go. We're going to build our build. We don't have it up on the screen here. And we're going to get it up on the screen. Switch over here. Okay, that's cut off. Well, nonetheless. Damn, these CPUs are fucking expensive. What the fuck? $500 for a CPU? That could never be me. Let's say AMD 194 CPU cooler. Throw on the Chinese cheap fan there. Okay. Motherboard, we don't need anything great. Let's pick something cheap here. 149. And memory. What about the video? Jesus Lord. Okay. How much RAM does the PS5 Pro have? Does it have 32 gigabytes? They didn't even give us the specs. You would. I can't with this thing. Let's put 32 gigs of RAM in this thing. Storage. I guess the value is still there because this shit's looking really fucking expensive. What is the PS5 Pro? There's no specs in that presentation, so I have no idea. What is it, a 2 terabyte SSD? That's what I heard, so I'm going to assume it's that. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe yeah, PC game. This PC power picker shit's expensive as hell. Ain't no way we're at 700. We're past $700. Okay, 3060. I can't figure this out. It's too complicated. It's too complicated, folks. I don't know what to tell you. It's too complicated. This is $700. PS5 Pro does not have 32 gigs of RAM. Wait, whoa. It doesn't have 30. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM or 24. I'm done. What are the specs on the PS5 Pro? I need the specs on the PS5 Pro right now because all I saw was that stupid ass presentation. And I got no information on this thing. Here we go. Let's get this up on the screen in a way that makes sense. Let's get this up on the screen in a way that makes sense. Let's get this up on the screen in a way that makes sense. There we go. That's not in a way that makes sense. But it'll have to do. Welcome to the PlayStation 5 Pro, the most visually impressive way to play on PlayStation. Witness Play Unleashed. What? Here we go. I'm not reading all this. Okay. Upgraded GPU, advanced ray tracing, AI-driven upscaling. Where are the specs? There's no specs! Where are the specs? Okay, hold on here. The PS5 Pro, let's read this. This is actually... Hold on here. Hold on. See, they didn't do a great job at saying what else they could do. This is what it says right here. Other enhancements include PS5 Pro Game Boost, which can apply more than 8,500... Wait, what the fuck? PS5 Pro Game Boost, which can apply to more than 8,500 backward-compatible PS4 games playable on PS5 Pro. This feature may stabilize or improve the performance of supported PS4 and PS5 games. Really? So if we put Watch Dogs 2 in, it's going to give us 60 frames? Enhanced image quality for PS4 games. is also available to improve the resolution on select PS4 games. PS5 Pro will also launch with the latest wireless technology, Wi-Fi 7, in territories supporting this standard. VRR and 8K gaming are also supported. They're finally going to hit 8K gaming with this thing. For certain select titles, probably like a mobile game. Where are the specs? I still have yet to see the specs. Where are the specs? How are you going to sell me on? See, this is what Apple does so great. When you look at the iPhone 16, they got big numbers up on the screen to just make you feel so great. Like 2 times the amount of performance, 3 times the amount of performance. We get big specs, right? That's what sells, right? I have to dig to find the specs on this damn thing. 45% faster. That needs to be a big bullet presentation. 45% faster. Sell me the damn console. I mean, it's just ridiculous. How much RAM does this damn thing have? Is it 16 gigabytes of RAM, but it's faster? Oh, Lord. Why is it not 32 gigabytes of RAM? What are we doing? What are we doing? How are you getting a new $700 console and not 32 gigabytes of memory? The PS5 Pro, 16 gigabytes of RAM, RTX 3070, 460, 10% higher CPU clock. No one cares about it. It literally says 8K gaming, guys. It's 16 and it's not faster. 16 gigabytes, so it's the same amount of RAM? That's trash. I mean, what can you build for $700 in the PC gaming space? Because most of the PS5 games are no longer exclusive. Silent Hill 2 is coming to PC, right? Next month, right? It's a PS5 console exclusive, but I believe that's coming to PC. So then you have to factor in... I don't know. Okay, can you? I don't want to know it about an AMD GPU. I don't know AMD GPU. Okay, I never once in my life thought about buying an AMD GPU. Anyone that wants to build the PC gets NVIDIA for GPU. That's what the world operates on, bud. Okay, I'm just being dead ass. I'm not an NVIDIA shill, but you buy quality, you get quality. Okay. I would never in my life buy an AMD GPU. That's insanity. Hell, I didn't even think about it until fucking an AMD CPU. That's for poor peasants, right? You get Intel, bud. Intel and NVIDIA is the way to go. Anyone with a brain will tell you that. Now, these poor peasants in here will say otherwise. I don't care. If you came into if I worked at Micro Center and you came in, I'd say, well, you know, what do you want? You want quality or you want trash? You know what I mean? It's Intel and it's NVIDIA. That's what you get. Nothing else matters. It's Intel and NVIDIA. That's the combo to get. Intel CPU, NVIDIA GPU. It just works. How am I a loser? These AMD fanboys need to fuck up out of here. I'm sick of that shit. They're the worst. The AMD fanboys are stupid idiots. I'm sick of it. You guys watch Linus Tech Tips. That guy's an AMD shill. I've never seen such a shill for AMD before. Every single freaking video. AMD. I don't care. AMD's trash. Horrible. Oh, my God. You guys don't know what you're talking about. It's NVIDIA and it's Intel and that's the way it is. That's always how it's been. I don't know what you guys are smoking. Quit watching Linus Tech Tips. I've never had a problem with my Intel 13 Gen CPU. But then again, I don't use computer. I use Apple, okay? I don't use Windows. The only time I'm on Windows is if I'm playing a game. We're on Mac right now, but we don't use fucking Windows. It's trash. Okay, we're going to do the Oreo taste test here. we're going to do the Oreo taste test right here. Oreo Coca-Cola. We got abysmal support, great viewership, but abysmal support here today. You guys need to step up to the plate. We can't afford no PS5 Pro, so don't expect coverage over here because it ain't fucking happening. Too many poor peasants in here. And then they want to show for AMD. Well, that's why they want to show for AMD, because it's cheaper than Intel. Okay, with that said right here, Oreo Coca-Cola. Oreo Coca-Cola right here. These are brand new, hot off the press. We need you guys to lock in here in a way that makes sense. How do you open these damn things? Oh, you got to do it the old school way. They had that. Remember that pull tab? Oh, they got it right here. Never mind. They got it right here. AMD, AMD, by the way. It's red like AMD. Oreo Coca-Cola. These are brand new. Oreo Coca-Cola Oreos. Look at this. You guys are not listening. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. Beautiful. Look at this right here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They look so amazing. Dude. Coca-Cola or oh my gosh. Look at that. That's beautiful. Oreo, Coke. Oreo, Coke. Oreo, Coke. What a combination here. Oreo Coca-Cola going in. 3, 2. Oh. Oh, it tastes like. It smells like Coca-Cola. Oh. 3, 2, 1. You know, I just, let's have another. It says, with popping candy, I have yet to hear the... Do these pop in your mouth? Mmm. Hold on. Ooh. It's popping in my mouth. Mm. 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 Yeah, I mean, for $5, actually over $5, I don't know. Where are the PlayStation fanboys up in here? Where's the support? Jeez. How can I go see the new Beetlejuice when you guys can't be bothered to support the show? I can barely afford these damn Oreos. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, they're okay. I don't know. What do you want me to say? Probably wouldn't get them again. But it was nice to do a taste test here. I would say 6.5 out of 10. Ah! Oh. Oh, my God. Does anyone have an opinion on the PS5 Pro? It's a $700 console. Does anyone have an opinion on the PS5 Pro? We're not opening up the lines unless you donate $500. So you're not going to be opening. We're not opening up the lines again. Okay, I already said, what is Xbox's answer to this? And you act like Xbox is going to do nothing. There's going to be a Series X Pro. It's probably going to be even more expensive, or it's going to be less. Xbox is not. Xbox is going to make a more. Xbox is going to make a more powerful console. Because that's what history shows. Okay, let's go to the AI again. Objectively speaking, simple answer, which is more powerful, the PS4 Pro or Xbox One X?
Are you seriously asking that? The Xbox One X wipes the floor with the PS4 Pro. It's got more teraflops, better resolution, and runs games at a higher quality. The PS4 Pro can't even compete.
Give me a percentage on how much more powerful the Xbox One X is versus the PS4 Pro.
The Xbox One X is about 43% more powerful than the PS4 Pro. It's like comparing a sports car to a minivan. One's clearly built to dominate.
Huh. Okay, well, we know our answer. So Xbox Series X Pro will come out whenever it does, and it will be better than this. But no one will care because it's not PlayStation. I mean, that you want me to be honest, that's the reality. And it might be more. Hell, I could see Xbox Series X Pro being $750. Okay. We want the AI. We want.
Michael,
Shut up. We want the AI turned off. It doesn't matter. Xbox has always one-upped PlayStation in terms of raw power, at least on paper. Why would that not be the same again? No one's going to buy the Xbox Series X Pro, but it might be an option sooner rather than later. Microsoft is not going to respond to the PS5 Pro. Then what is their answer? Buy a PC? Uh-uh. Nope. Nope. If you don't think there's going to be a Series X Pro, you're an idiot. They're going to respond. GTA 6 is the answer. They have to have something ready for GTA 6. That's literally what that's what this is about. They have to have something ready for GTA 6. That's what this is gearing up for. GTA 6. What? Because the old consoles are gonna run GTA 6 like ass, especially Series S. Huh. Holy shit! They might as well just cancel that version. That's what they should do. Cancel the Series S version and say Series X and PS5 and PS5 Pro because Series S is going to hold the game back. So the big question is, the biggest video game on the planet, GTA 6 2025, what is the best place to play GTA 6 on? Well, that might not be PS5 Pro. Come next year, maybe this time around, Xbox Series X Pro is a real thing. And it launches alongside GTA 6 and is secretly more powerful, or is secretly the best. But, you know, if PlayStation has the marketing rights for GTA 6, then it's going to be interesting to see. Because now the ball is in Xbox's court, and obviously, you know, they can't just design and create a console within a year. So what's already set in stone is probably what's set in stone. If there is a new console coming out for Xbox in the next couple of years, but maybe they don't come out with a Series X Pro and they just come out with an all-new Xbox. There's going to be another Xbox console. If you guys don't understand their game plan, then I can't help you. They're going to continue to make consoles. They are, believe it or not. They're going to continue to make consoles. Xbox. The only Xbox does not have an option where they can say we have the best place to play GTA 6. They don't. So you think they're just going to sit back and say, well, buy a PS5 Pro, you're going to get higher fidelity, higher frame rate? No. It's not happening like that. You're not understanding right now. You're not understanding this. This is a $700 console, and you guys have no opinion on this. Really? Xbox is already in development of next generation consoles. They mentioned it earlier. Okay, and that's what I was talking about earlier. I said Sarah Bond made a comment and said that maybe this holiday season they're going to pull the curtain back on what could potentially be the next Xbox console or something, because she made it sound like it was a massive, a big leap forward for gaming. So maybe they ditched the Xbox Series X Pro and just make an all-new Xbox, digital only. $700, $750. These consoles are now $700 when you really think about it, if you want the best that these can offer. PS3 was a $600 console at launch, and everyone, you know, they got crazy about it. They said, but when you look at what the PS3 did for $600, that was a great value. I mean, maybe not back then, you couldn't see it, but when you really look at it now, compared to what we get, now we get a bump in frame rate and resolution, and it's $700, right? $700. $700. What do you get? A bump in frame rate and resolution, and that's basically it. Well, the PS3, $600, you got a Blu-ray player. That was the first Blu-ray player, first to the market, basically. Great value, because the Blu-ray players alone were so expensive back then. And then you had, you know, HDMI, That was all new, right? What else was going on? Fully backwards compatible with PS1, PS2 games. You know, it was an all-encompassing console for $600. Just a massive, great value in it, really. There's no value in this. It's a frame rate spec bump for $700. You know, I could see if Sony said, "Hey, we have a program where it's like you trade in your old PS5, you get, you know, a couple of $100 off or something." But I mean, Jesus Lord, you losers are going to have to go out and buy this damn thing again. Unless you sell your PS5, which at this point you might as well put that thing up. If you have a launch PS5, that's worth $3,000 sealed. If you have a 2020 December 20, oh, there's a squirrel coming over here. We don't need any. No, get your ass over there. We have PS5 2020 launch edition sealed, $3,000. So if you got a PS5 lying around, that's $3K. Sealed anyway. A PS5 from 2020, that's $3K sealed. That's $3,000 sealed. There is a program they got. Really? New Xbox is $650 for four. Hold on. New Xbox is $650 for 2 terabytes and no upgrades. Really? Yeah, they did do. Hold on. They did. Okay. Well, I guess Xbox doesn't have an answer. Yeah, I just remember they did actually do a Series X refresh, right? And it's all digital, right? I think this is real, right? I think it's coming out later this year, right? Or it's already out? I don't know. But there is a refresh for Series X. They have a Series X refresh. So you know what? $650. What are you getting with the Series X refresh? Nothing. Huh. Okay. Well, $650, 2 terabytes on Series X. That's all you get. $700, you get more. $50 more, you get more. Okay. Well, Xbox doesn't have an answer, at least not right now, and I don't think that will change then, because if they just refreshed the Series X and gave it 2 terabytes for $650, then I don't see them having. That squirrel needs to get out of here, dude. That squirrel needs to get out of here, dude. Oh my God. What is it doing? What is it doing? Jesus Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No! No! Oh! Oh God. Where did it go? Oh no. Okay. I don't know where the squirrel went. I was trying to give you guys a view of the squirrel, but it probably went on the tree. Oh. So what are we thinking here? Someone just said that the Series X 2 terabyte edition is $650. That is a ripoff. Imagine buying that. Like, okay, well, is it really $650? Dude, is it really $650? Is it really $650? Oh my God. Is it really $650? No, it's $550. Okay, then I'm gonna go back and ban that loser that said it was $650. Where is this guy at? Thankfully, the chat doesn't move, so we can go back. This guy right here, X Zone 1. He said Series X is $650 for 2 terabytes. I'm gonna confirm this, and then we're gonna start banning. Series X, 2 terabyte. How much is it? It's $600. So no one in here knows what they're talking about. Microsoft Series X, 2 terabyte console, $600. It's not $650, it's not $550, it's $600. That's what I'm seeing. So for $100 more, you get a lot more than just because you're getting 2 terabytes with this. It's $600 for the Series X 2 terabyte. This squirrel's got to go. Okay, this thing's getting way too close, and we're not getting any super chats, so we're going to cut the content off here. Because if you could support the show, that'd be great, but you can't. We know that. Okay, so don't come in here and act like you can buy the PS5 Pro when you can't. You can't afford it. Very evident. This could never be me. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, we're not talking about... Okay, well, I guess we're going to wrap it up. Not sure what you want me to say other than we were not impressed with the showcase. And for $700... I guess at this point, and obviously GTA 6 isn't out, but right now Sony can have the bragging rights, even though the game isn't out, and they could come out of the woodwork and say, well, maybe this is the best place to play GTA 6. Because unless Xbox has an answer in the next year or so, this is going to be the place to play GTA 6. And I think that is actually big. Because there's no PC alternative. You can't play GTA 6 on PC. That's all out the window, at least for the initial time frame. So what do you have? You have Series X, no longer the world's most powerful console. The PS5 Pro is going to be the place to play GTA 6. That's what I see in all of this. Where could I play GTA 6 and get the best performance and get the best graphics? There's only one answer. It's PlayStation 5 Pro. PlayStation just made a damn point. So now, not only is GTA 6 going to be a $70+ dollar game, maybe even more than that, maybe they go up to $100 base fucking price for that game, who the fuck knows? But on top of that, if you want to have the best experience possible, $700 minimum for hardware to play GTA 6. This is fucking insane. But I think PlayStation did make a damn point today, because now that solves that question, that answers that question. The PS5 Pro is, right now anyway, the best damn place to play and experience GTA 6. Now, granted, Xbox should come out of the woodwork tomorrow and, change all of this. I don't think they will. But, they still have a whole year. And when does the PlayStation 5 Pro come out? I don't remember what it said. November or December, right? So a couple of more months away. But I will say that PlayStation did make a damn point today by basically coming out of the woodwork and confirming that the PS5 Pro is, in fact, the place to play GTA 6. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You can't go to PC for GTA 6. Xbox has Series X, which is, 12 teraflops. This is much more, I'm assuming, right? Well, that's it. That's how you sell the console, but I don't think they could. I don't think that, it's too early to sell it that way. And that's okay, because by the time by the time that GTA 6 comes out, this might be down $50 in price. They might knock it down $50 or something. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. Yeah, exactly. It's a really good point. Didn't consider. That's what I'm talking about. When you look at GTA 6 and you understand that that's the biggest entity in this entire medium, in this entire space, what is your option if you want premium elite performance, premium fidelity? It's PlayStation 5 Pro. NVIDIA, nope, because, well, the game ain't out on PC, at least initially. So this is definitively, at least right now, and the game isn't out yet, but right now, on from what we can see on the horizon, this is the answer. The PlayStation 5 Pro for GTA 6. This is it. No PC. Series X is left behind, unless Xbox has another console up their sleeve, which they probably do. But we don't know if it's coming before or after GTA 6, right? PS5 Pro is coming out this holiday season. What is Xbox's answer? Because now, if PlayStation has the marketing rights for GTA 6, and they have the premium console that delivers 4K 60 for GTA 6, or at least 4K 30, I don't know. But this is it. The PS5 Pro is the answer. I think it's clear and cut. If you're concerned about GTA 6, which no one is right now, but when the game comes out, all you fake fans will be like, oh yeah, I love GTA 6. But you didn't want to talk about it in 2024. You didn't want to talk about it when the damn trailer came out. Prices are going to go up, not down. Even the PS5 Pro is still the same. Okay. Well, I mean, I was talking probably used or something. But, this console, if you don't pre-order this console when the pre-orders are available, because I'm assuming it's going to be online only. I'm not sure. Maybe not. But if you don't, good luck getting it for $500, for $700. The scalpers are going up on eBay this holiday season, and they're going to be scalping a sumbitch, and it's going to be up to like $850 on eBay. So unless you basically have to pre-order this when the pre-orders become available, unless it's because if it's hard to find, well then I guess that'll be tricky. No one cares about test drive. No one cares about test drive. I guess I'll wait to see it bundled with the GTA 6. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it's a great time to put this out because, well, they don't have much to show for right now. But I think later down the road it will come. And this is a great move by PlayStation because, well, $700, yeah, that's absolute insanity. But right now is not really the selling point for this thing, right? There's only a select title. There's only, how many games do they say? 3,000? I don't know. It mainly impacts GTA 6. GTA 6, biggest game in the world, biggest game in the world, biggest game in the world. I don't care if you don't like it. It is going to sell. GTA 6, biggest game in the world. I don't care if it is not great. It is going to sell. GTA 6, biggest game on the planet. Okay? Get it through your fucking head. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you like this JRPG fantasy fucking bullshit. It doesn't matter to me. GTA 6, biggest game on the entire planet, period, end of story. Biggest multimedia fucking event on the fucking planet. Your opinion is irrelevant. Irrelevant. Go back to bed. Okay? GTA fucking 6 will sell, and it will break records, and it will redefine the fucking goddamn internet. Okay? The medium, rather. Okay? So you need to get up on that shit. I don't care if the game's woke. I don't care if the game's trash. It doesn't matter. The game is selling. Where can you experience the best version of that game? The answer is on the screen. PlayStation 5 Pro. PlayStation Today just made a damn point. That's what they did. Because right now, there's no reason to buy this, right? $700. We got Ghost of Tsushima on the screen, a PS4 game. We got The Last of Us 2, a PS4 game up on the screen. Who gives a shit, right? Okay, but what about in 1 year from now? What about in 1 year from now? We got GTA 6 coming closer than ever, right? This time next year, September of 2025, motherfucking ass, GTA 6 on the horizon, right? GTA 6 on the horizon, right? So what is the answer going to be in 1 year from now? What is the best place to play GTA 6? The PS5 Pro. It is. So unless Xbox comes out of the woodwork, they basically threw the towel in. How are you Xbox has to answer to this. They have to. Not this holiday season. Next holiday season. Yep. Xbox cannot go without. There's no way that a video game company, Xbox, is going to say, no, let's let PlayStation have the upper hand here for GTA 6. You think everyone and their grandma is going to buy this? No, this is going to be a flop. Most people didn't even upgrade to the PS5 yet. Why would they upgrade to a $700 console? This isn't for the casual audience. It's not for the soccer moms. It's not for the average Joe. Okay? This is for the hardcore fanatics, the people that love their, have a massive television, and they love the quality of their television. They want to see it all on display. And they have a big budget, and that it's a niche audience. PS5 Pro is a niche audience. That's why they did it this way. It's an internet darling console, really, but that's okay because you're not with me right there. You're not with me, right? You're not thinking in the same headspace right now. You're not. You're thinking about right now. Who cares about holiday 2025? Or 2024, rather. Doesn't matter. This holiday's trash for gaming. Next year is the big motherfucking year. Okay? They got Death Stranding 2. Even Silent Hill 2 will presumably run better on this bitch. Now, that game's probably going to be trash, but everything is going to look and perform better on PlayStation 5 Pro, obviously, right? Like, it's not going to perform worse. There's no fucking way. So, okay. Well, that's important. Not now, but it's important later for the biggest game of all time, GTA 6. Literally the biggest game of all time, GTA 6. It's not an opinion. It is a fact. GTA 6, the biggest video game of all time. That's what all of this is for. You don't understand. Well, you must be unemployed because you can only afford to support the show with $2, so either that or your job doesn't pay well. So you should have went to college and got an education, but you decided not to, so that's the boat you're in. I mean, am I wrong? Yes. GTA 6 is canceled. I don't know where you're reading that, but you're a loser. GTA 6 on the Pro will be 30 frames 1440p, slim 30 frames 1080p. It doesn't matter. This is still going to be the best place to play GTA 6. And right now you don't care, but you will when the game comes closer to the actual reality of it releasing. So you can argue, well, that doesn't matter, Michael, and it maybe doesn't right now, but when GTA 6 and they have a holiday 2025 release date on that sumbitch, there's going to be a bit of a different story. And Xbox is going to have to answer. Xbox has to answer to this. You can't have PlayStation upping you in the console space. You just can't. That's what I'm saying. The biggest DVD player is making sense in here. He says the biggest product of all time, period. That's what I'm saying. So how do you gear up for the biggest product of all time? You have to have the hardware ready to run it. Well, that's what this is. Not that the PS5 original can't run it, obviously it will, and that's primarily where most people are going to play it. But if you want the best experience possible, the PS5 Pro is the answer because there is no PC version until later on down the road, presumably, right? So initially, the best place to play GTA 6 for all the bells and whistles and the visual performance, the fidelity, the frame rate, the this, that, and the third is going to be the PS5 Pro. Period, end of story. Now, if none of that matters to you, then you can play it on your PS5, Slim, Standard, whatever the fuck you got, right? Or the Xbox Series X or Series S. But if you want the best possible experience and money is not an option, then motherfucking ass, you go out and you get the PS5 Pro for GTA 6 when that comes out. So don't get it now because there's no reason to. But I'm just saying in 1 year, if Xbox doesn't have an answer, this is the definitive version. This is the definitive place to play GTA 6. And they can use that in their marketing. Sony can come out of the woodworking. They can flex. They can flaunt. And they can say, we can now showboat. And yeah, PS5 Pro is the premium and the ultimate place to play GTA 6. The PlayStation 5 Pro announcement tells us the PlayStation 6 is nowhere near. Well, if we look at the PlayStation 4 Pro, when did that come out? 2016? When did the PlayStation 4 Pro come out? 2016, right? PS4 Pro release date. We don't have an answer. I Googled it and we don't have an answer. Yeah, 2016, September 7th, 2016. And so 4 years later, the PS5 came. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So we're talking another 4-year gap for PS6. Potentially. Maybe longer. We don't know. But if the PS4 Pro is an indicator, that's how long it took for the PS5, 4-year gap. So 4 years from holiday 2024, that puts us at what? 2029. Jesus Lord. What? Wait, hold on. What year is it? What year is it? Yeah, it's 2024. That'll put us at 2029. Jesus Christ. So, who cares about GTA 6? Well, you don't care about it now, but you will in trailer 2. I'm going to start banning these losers that say that they don't care about GTA 6 because when their ass is right back up in here for the fucking trailer 2 in November or December of this year, we're going to ban you. Because you said you didn't care about GTA 6, and then here you guys come for trailer 2 unveiled. Oh, we want to see Michael's reaction to the trailer 2. No, we're going to get you right up on out of here because you said you didn't care about the game. So let me make a list right now of all of the fake GTA 6 fans so we can ban them on that day. Jesus. We don't care about GTA 6 yet. We're going to be here when the game releases, right? Okay, well, you said you didn't care about the game. So don't show up for my reaction because you said you didn't care about the game. I'm eating another Oreo, bud. These are kind of mid. You know, let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and do this. Let's just eat this right here. This is the Coca-Cola part of the cookie. Ugh, it smells like ass. Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Let's suck on this and see what it see what it does. Yeah, I don't taste much Coca-Cola in this. Maybe it's in the cream. We got some residue on the cream here. We got some residue on the cream. Yeah, I'm not tasting the Coca-Cola here. Well, maybe a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty mid. I mean, you can't go wrong with an Oreo, but this should make a root beer one. That'd be sick. Mmm. Where is the best place to play Black Ops 6? Sony has made a damn... PlayStation has made a damn point here today. When you really think about it, yes, it's $700, but you don't have to, you know. I mean, I guess you got Black Ops 6 on PC, but... Is Silent Hill 2 on PC? Hold on. This is Sony's game plan here. This is Sony's game plan here. If we got to do some research here, and it's just too much work, unless you guys want to support the show. But if we look at what is Silent Hill 2? Is Silent Hill 2 on PC? I believe it is. So this isn't going to really qualify. Silent Hill 2 PC, yep, pre-release purchase on Steam. We don't care. Okay, so you have to look at the console exclusive. Death Stranding 2, GTA 6, right? Death Stranding 2, that's on PlayStation only, right? Well, maybe it, well, yeah. Hold on, Death Stranding 2, is this coming to PC? Day one? Don't think it is, which is great. We don't want the PC peasants to experience console quality. Death Stranding 2 PC. Do we know, is it coming to PS5 only? I think it is. I think it's safe to say it's PS5 only. So with that said, you guys are not listening. We got two games on the horizon here that are going to look and perform best on PlayStation 5 Pro. Death Stranding 2, for the 5 people that care about that game. And then GTA 6. This is what this console is for. You get it out a year and a half early. A year early. And sure, it's going to be initially a flop. We're not going to do that well because, well, who wants to buy a $700 fucking video game console with no games to play? Spider-Man, Miles, whatever the fuck. Or whatever they've shown. GTA, Gran Turismo, whatever that's called. So, you know, there's not much here right now, but I don't think right now is the big selling fact. I don't think right now is really what's important. I think in 1 year from now when GTA 6 comes out, if Xbox has to answer to this, guys. Phil Spencer's on his knees right now, on the telephone, making the phone calls right now. You're not understanding how big of a fucking deal this is, because Phil Spencer's crying right now at the office. I can tell you that right now. Phil Spencer is crying. Because now Xbox does not have the upper hand in terms of hardware. You can sit there and say PC, but that doesn't apply to GTA 6. So what is Xbox's answer? The biggest game of all time. The biggest game of all time. You're not understanding the... I'm done. I'm done. How do you guys not get... I'm going on 4 channel right now, make it thread. PlayStation just won. The best place to play GTA 6. PC lost, Xbox lost, Nintendo lost. It's over. I think PlayStation made a damn point here today. When you really look at it from that perspective, it makes sense to me. Not right now, but the damn console has to come out now. So that way, when the game, the biggest game of all time, comes out next year, they have a spot for the people that want to experience the latest and greatest right here at PS5 Pro. That's what I'm saying. You're not under. So do you think Xbox has an answer to this? My opinion is yes. But is it going to be ready in 2025? Jeremy Power is coming through. That's what we love to see. Jeremy Power is coming through with the $5 super chat, supporting the show in a way that makes sense. Holy motherfucking shit. Did you hear that Michael Myers and Art the Clown from Terrifier are coming to Warzone? Yeah, I actually did see that, and I was like, damn, we're going to have to fire up that Warzone. They got Art the... I'll pull that up on the screen right now, bud. They got Art the Clown in Call of Duty. What a fucking joke. Imagine playing as Art the Clown, by the way, in Call of Duty. Like, I mean, honestly. Well, they got Michael Myers. They also have that guy from Trick or Treat. Looks like a fun Halloween event. Is it all free or no? Because we can't afford it if it ain't free. If you got to pay $20 for each skin, I mean, shit. We're going to have to buy one and that's it. Art the Clown. Okay, this guy, Emerald Green is saying 2026. So now the big question is, this is a fucking this is insane. We're going down a big, because this is the reality. All of this is, you're not understanding. Let's say Xbox has their console ready in 2026, but I don't think. Okay. We're just going to have to break it down like this because the only thing that matters right now is GTA 6. I don't care if you don't care about that game. I don't care if you think that there's no hype for that game. You're not understanding, okay? Biggest game of all time. Period, end of story. There's no debate. There's no back and forth. You're wrong. It's the biggest game of all time. Doesn't matter about quality. Doesn't matter if Rockstar fell off. Doesn't matter if it's $100 at launch. Doesn't matter. Biggest game of all time. It will be $100 at launch because the games already are. Starfield was $100 at launch, and y'all bought that fucking hook, line, and sinker. So who gives a shit? GTA 6 will be $100 at launch. Deal with it. You got plenty of time to get a job. Okay? And if Xbox has an answer in 2026, it might not matter as much unless it's early 2026. Because PlayStation just won, okay? When you look at it from the GTA 6 perspective, this is the angle that we're looking at it from, okay? From the GTA 6 lens, this is your answer. Unless Xbox has been planning for a while, but there's been no rumors of a new Xbox, right? Not coming this soon, right? PlayStation won. They just won the whole console. They won the whole goddamn games industry. They did. Really, when you think about it, they have just beat it all. When you're ready for this conversation, you come back and let me know. I want you to sit down and think about this tonight. When you eventually turn off the electricity, your computer, put it to sleep, put the phone to sleep. I want you to sit and think about what PlayStation has done here today. And more importantly, what it means for GTA 6. It's not hard to put the puzzle together, guys. You guys are not listening. PlayStation has won. From the GTA 6 lens perspective, they have won. For anything else, well, this thing's a flop. But that doesn't matter. You get this console out holiday 2025. No one's going to buy it. That's okay. Sony's smart as shit. Hell, you could sell this console based off of bragging rights by saying, hey, I have the PS5 Pro. I have the ultimate console. I mean, the PC fanboys are foaming at the mouth right now. Because NVIDIA is going to pull back the 5090 soon, right? In the next couple of weeks or so, next month, whenever the fuck, right? It's coming soon, the new NVIDIA stuff. And it's going to be amazing, right, in terms of performance and all that shit, ray tracing, CUDA cores. It's just going to be the best thing on the planet, right? Okay, well, that's great, but GTA 6 ain't coming for that, okay? PlayStation just dominated they just won the whole games industry. It's over. It's over. GTA 6 ain't out on Switch too. What is going to be the best selling? It's over. PlayStation just won. I'm making a thread on 4channel right now. Because they have. They have just won. You are not understanding. You're not understanding. You're not understanding. It's okay. Even if GTA 6 gets delayed into 2026, PlayStation seemingly still has the upper hand because the new Xbox console won't be out by then. Unless, you know, if Xbox does not have a new console coming out within the next, we got to do math here, 14, 15, 16 months, okay? If Xbox does not have a new console coming out within the next 14, 15, 16 months that is more powerful than the PS5 Pro, then PlayStation just won the entire games industry. This is the ultimate secret 5D chess move here. That's what this is. And no one is talking about this. Literally no one is talking. I have yet to see any take on this in regards to GTA 6. Because, you know, that game doesn't matter, right? We don't care about GTA 6 because we're Zoomers. And we need constant dopamine hits of content media thrown at our face. You know, we can't wait it out. We can't be patient. Right? Make it make sense. Okay, that's not what I'm arguing. I am looking at this through the GTA 6 lens, and GTA 6 is not out until presumably fall of 2025, right? Yes, this console doesn't matter right now, but that's okay. It doesn't need to matter right now. They're just getting it out the door. And if you're a hardcore PlayStation fan, you're buying this day one. No shit. If you have the budget. If you can afford it, right? That's who this is for. The hardcore PlayStation fan, the hardcore gamer. That's it. But in the GTA 6 perspective, since that game is not on PC, you don't have... It's not hard to figure out. It's not hard to figure out. Yeah, I'm right. But I don't understand why you guys are not... getting the fact that PlayStation has just won. They won the console war right now. That's what they did. They've won the console war right now. Because Xbox had the world's most powerful console and you know, they no longer have that. So PlayStation came out of the woodwork and they said, here's the PS5 Pro. What is the percentage in terms of let's go look again. We got 18% on the battery here. This is what they're saying right here in the PlayStation blog. 45% faster rendering for gameplay. That's what they're saying for the GPU. So the GPU, hold on. 67% more compute units than the current PS5, 28% faster memory. You losers told me that. I'm done. I asked you guys, I can't depend on these idiots in this chat. I asked you guys, does the PS5 Pro have faster memory? And you said no, it's the same 16 gigabytes of RAM. That's bullshit. It's faster memory. So yes, it's 16 gigabytes, but it's faster, and that's important. Idiots. This is the best place to play GTA 6. That's the announcement today. It isn't, we're announcing the PS5 Pro, we're announcing this is the best place to play GTA 6. Keep coming through with your 99 cents. We'll eventually afford the PlayStation 6. PlayStation 5 Pro. We got time. It's November. Keep coming through with your 99 cents. Jeez. Never seen such losers. When does this come out? November 7th. We got 2 months. 2 months. PlayStation they hit the home run today. Initially, it didn't make sense, but now it does. See, I started to think from a different lens. And I'm going to tell you, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Doesn't right now? Well, that's okay, because right now is not important. The games industry is on its last legs here. This console does not make sense right now, but that's okay. And Sony knows that. Sony knows that this is not going to sell like hotcakes because, well, it's Biden's economy, and there's no software to play. But right now is not the key factor. You get the console out, and eventually over time people will upgrade. People will update as the games utilize it more. And you have it ready for the biggest video game of the since the inception of video games. The biggest video game in terms of sales, objectively, since the inception of video games, GTA 6. You have the best place to play on the PS5 Pro. How you can't understand this is beyond me. It's not on PC elitists, okay? So you can take your PC out of the equation because GTA 6 ain't on that, at least initially. And initially is very important. This is the biggest game of all time. No one wants to wait, okay? This is a massive rush. Why is Xbox not in this race? Why is Xbox not in this race? I don't understand. I don't care if the CPU... I'm done. You're not understanding this. Phil Spencer needs to be making phone calls today. Phil Spencer needs to be making phone calls today. Phil Spencer needs to be making phone calls today, and he needs to get on the line to get the damn Xbox Series X Pro out before GTA 6. This is a big problem for Xbox. Massive. Imagine being a video game company within a $1 trillion umbrella, and you have the inferior hardware for GTA 6, the biggest entity of the damn medium. PlayStation today just made a damn point. I'm eating more Oreos until you guys can just sit and say I agree. Because you know what? I'm right. And you Xbots are losers. Steve Serving coming through. Why is the TTS not on? Jesus. You disagree? I'm going to start banning. That's incel. Here we go. Someone's got some news here. Sarah Bond announced hardware news for Xmas. Let's see. That's what I remember. But with that said, well, then we're going to have to wait and see. If that is still on the table, well, we're going to have to wait and see on this GTA 6 claim. But I will tell you that right now, anyway, of September of 2024, this is, at least right now, on it's the best place to play GTA 6, a game that doesn't exist yet. But right now, that's not, you know, it matters, but, you know. There is still time for Xbox to make a move, but if they don't, you are right. That's what I'm saying. Well, Xbox has to make a move. There is going to be a new Xbox console within the next 15 months. How much you want to bet on that? How much you want to bet on that? Get the wallet out. How much you want to bet on that? There's going to be a new Xbox console within the next 15 months. How much you want to bet? No way. There's a motherfucking bee. There's a motherfucking bee. We gotta get out of here. There's a bee. There's a bee. There's a bee. I think that thing stings. We gotta get out of here. How do you get it off something? If I blow at it, it's gonna sting me. There's a motherfucking bee on this thing. It's just sitting right there. I'm out of here. Smells these Oreos. There's a motherfucking bee up in this bitch. It's not moving. You think I'm trolling? I can show it to you. But I think this thing stings. Does it have the is it a wasp? Oh, that's a bee. Yeah, it's black and yellow. I don't know if it's a stinger bee, but we gotta get out of here. I can't. That's a motherfucking bee. How do we get it out? It's right there. I don't know if it's, maybe it's a honeybee. It probably won't sting. Where's the AI? Give me the AI. I need help. Hey, what is the difference? Simple answer. What is the difference between a honeybee and a stinger bee? What? Can you guys hear the AI? Hello? Oh, this... Hello? 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 Okay.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
Yeah, what is the difference between a honeybee and a stinger bee?
Dude, there's no such thing as a stinger bee. If you're just trolling, fine. But if you're actually confused, honeybees are a real species. They sting, but that's their last move. They die after. Maybe you're thinking of wasps or hornets. They can sting multiple times without turning into a one-hit wonder. Got it now?
Okay, so is there any bee that doesn't have a sting? Oh, is there another one?
Yeah, there are actually some bees that don't sting.
What?
Like male bees.
Okay. Hello? Communication! Hello?
They can't sting at all, so they just buzz around being useless.
What?
It's like they're the cheerleaders of the bee world.
The
Pretty
fuck?
wild, right?
Okay, there's a bee on my computer, and I don't know if it can sting.
Well, if it's a male bee, you're safe. No sting for you. But if it's a female, you might want to back off. Just in case. What's
How
it
do
doing
I
with the
know?
computer anyway? Trying to take over the world. One keyboard at a time.
Yeah. Okay, how do I know if it's a male or female bee?
Look at the bee's body. Males usually have bigger eyes and a smoother body without a stinger.
Can you describe what a bee looks like? Simple. Hello? Hello?
If it looks like it's ready to party, it's probably a guy. If it looks like it's ready to defend its territory, better watch out.
What does that mean?
It means that male bees are more focused on finding mates, while female bees are the ones that protect their hive and can sting. So if the bee is acting all tough, it's likely a female. Got it?
It's just sitting. It's sitting on the computer, not moving all that much. I mean, what would you think? Is it a male or a female?
If it's just sitting there, it might be tired or a bit lost. If it's not moving much,
You know, the bee is going to get the
it could be a
PS5
male.
Pro for
If you see a
$700.
female, it's a female. Either way, it sounds like it's taking a break, not planning an attack.
Okay. Riveting.
All right then, just keep an eye on it. If
Yeah.
it starts buzzing, Maybe it's time to step back and let it figure things out. What else is going on with you?
What? Yeah, I mean, we can take a step back.
I was just checking in to see what else you're up to. You seemed a bit confused about the bee situation. What's on your mind?
Oh, jeez. I mean, it's on the screen. It won't move. What do we do? I can't even close the computer. Hello? Maybe it's not a bee. How do you know if it's a bee? I don't think that's a bee. I think that's a beetle. We're going to get this thing off the screen. What does a bee look like? Guys, we got 7%. The battery is dying on the computer here. We're going to have to just get this thing off the screen. We're going to have to get this thing off the screen. Do we blow at it or... Do we blow at it or no? How about we put it on this instead? Let's see if it crawls on this. I think that's a beetle. I don't think that's a bee. Yeah, that's a beetle. Let's get this off. I don't think that's a bee. I think it's gone. I don't know what happened. I think it's gone. It's not a bee. Okay, we're going to have to wrap this up here. We are at 6% battery. I think it was a beetle instead of a bee. Unless it's still on here. No, I think we're good. I think it was a beetle instead of a bee. With that said, folks, we're going to have to wrap it up. PlayStation 5 Pro, $700. Right now, it doesn't seem like it's worth it at all, but I think for GTA 6, it could be the place to play if Xbox doesn't have an answer in 2025 when GTA 6 releases. So that is our opinion on it. And with that said, we're going to wrap it up. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show. And with that said, we will see you later. It's over.